And we're off. We don't need to paddle, mate. We can just cruise all day.
This is nice going with a bit of current, I must admit.
Oh, yeah. Mind you, there's not a lot of current.
Just enough there. You don't want too fast or you get it out of control, you know.
12 o'clock. We've just got in the water. You can see we're just going nice. I can sit here and have a nap, I think. So yeah, we've just left the campsite, cruising down towards Blue Rock. So this is what it's like to have a current.
Yeah, how nice is this? Look at the guy from Mboy and saying, see, you've got an eddy around here, you
Yep.
eddy off.
Yep.
It's too high and too flooded in the trees, you don't get this, so you can't get off.
Yep.
Drop something or you want to break.
Yeah, cool.
Very nice.
Jeez, deep here and it's 2 foot back there and 6 foot here.
Keep the thumbnail sorted. Okay, turn off. Okay, turn off.
Beautiful part of the world. I'm just drifting, not paddling, just drifting. Could write a song about that.
Look at the big fucking killer rock in the middle, man.
We've been battling some rapids. We certainly didn't think it was this full of rapids, this river. We thought it was basically the headwaters of the dam, but it certainly has turned out to be full of rapids.
Otherwise, slow poke.
But have a look at this now, bloody beautiful.
Paddle like my grandma.
I thought you were about to go the rope.
Oh yeah, no, there's none. No rapids on this river.
Paul seemed to think that there was no rapids on this river. I was a little bit more hesitant. Yeah, pristine conditions really. Just got to watch these big rocks. I have got my weedless fin in, so there you go, bottomed out. Not ideal. Less filming and more paddling, I think. Yeah, as you can see, we ended up sort of walking a fair few of the rapids, quite shallow, not a lot of water flow, and I wasn't sure of the durability of the Index Excursion Pro, so I had to paddle down the length of the lake. I didn't want to puncture at this stage, but also my brother too in a fairly new canoe, fiberglass canoe. He wasn't sort of too keen on gouging it and maybe even putting a hole in that, so these sort of shallower rapids we ended up walking. Most of them probably only class 1 or 2 rapids, but there was a couple of class 3 rapids and one we did actually portage around. But yeah, it was good fun, but yeah, we just sort of weren't geared up for the more serious rapids. We didn't have dry bags and that sort of stuff, so yeah, but anyway, all good and all part of the adventure. Well, I didn't really sign up for this, but it's my fault. I've come up this river in the tinny before and thought it was nice and sedate and probably thought I got as far as this. Clearly not. We certainly didn't sign up for this. We're looking at some fairly serious portaging, I think. Wow, can't believe it. We've gone through a couple like this now, and yeah, we're not geared up for this sort of stuff. Should have hard hats and plastic kayaks, and yeah. Anyway, we'll work it out, I'm sure. All part of the adventure. We had to actually portage this section. There's a big rapid up there. We just decided to go around it. We've emptied all our gear, walked them all up here through all that bloody scrub, and just went the rapids and the unloaded boats, which is not enjoyable because they don't handle very well. And yeah, we just got into this eddy and I pulled mine back into here. And so Paul's gone back up now and to have a crack himself. So yeah, it'll be interesting because the boats unloaded are just not as much fun. The heavier they are, the more docile they are. So yeah, he's going to make his way down now and hopefully pull into this eddy as well. certainly turned out to be a far bigger prospect than we thought. Heard of guys doing it in 4.5 hours from the bridge through to the car park at Blue Rock, and I've certainly been a long way up this creek in a tinny from Blue Rock, but yeah, there you go. I underestimated it to a large degree, so yeah, here he comes now. He's looking very good. Centre of the creek. And lowering it. That's some serious speed, hey?
Shit, yeah.
Oh, you nearly caught your arse then. Good work.
What were you just saying, sorry?
Don't think we're going to get there in 4.5 hours.
No. That's bloody good fun.
Yeah, it's the rocks. The problem is the rocks are just too big and angled, aren't they? They've got sharp edges on them, and you stand on the top and you slide down, and it could be 4 foot deep off the side.
Yeah.
Still, I've got my freaking GoPro,
What you might do tonight is cut up one of the cans and try and make a yabby trap. A couple. A bit of chicken, you know?
Yeah.
You know, so the young fellas back there to do it, I thought, oh, leave them to the old man. This is nice.
Still waiting for that bank to pull up on, aren't we?
Yeah. You definitely want to get a wide brim hat, that's for sure.
I can hear music. Well, I just pulled up at camp. I think we're cooked, aren't we, mate?
We are buggered.
But what a beautiful spot. So we were in Rapids from 12 o'clock right through to 8 o'clock. Had a big portage around a couple of spots, and yeah, so we're actually buggered, but we're at lake level now, so yeah, what a cracking camp spot. We've got a great little spot to camp just up here in the bush. We better get set up and, sorry?
And a bit of morning fishing.
Yeah, a bit of morning fishing, exactly right. We'll get a fire going and dry out a bit. You can see in Paul's pants there, big tear. He had a bit of a slide down a few rocks, as we both did.
Don't show them the view.
But anyway, we better get camp set up. I got my cup of tea, camping in front of the fire. She's been a big day, and we're off to bed. We're off to Teddyland pretty shortly. Had a couple of beers. Now we're drinking cups of tea and eating chocolate. Nearly time for bed, boys. Been a big day. So we're up bright and early. Just been out catching a few fish, but all we're getting is juvenile bass, just like this little fella here. Feisty little fella. So yeah, just juvenile bass, so which is really good for the fishery. Catching plenty of these, so yeah. So we're at the start of the lake here, so yeah, good to see. I've caught plenty of juvenile redfin here as well too, and yeah, so it's good for the fishery that we've caught heaps of these now, these little juvenile bass. It's good for the fishery that there's so many fish here, so aggressive little buggers they are. We'll chuck him back, Gabe. Spiky little sucker. But yeah, juvenile bass. Great fish when they get a bit bigger. In he goes. So yeah, but I've been fishing for probably an hour now, so I'll probably stop now and have bacon and eggs for brekkie, as you do. So I've just left in the morning. It's beautiful and calm. Just got about 100 metres down the road. So much for our pristine environment. Here's a big cabin cruiser. Making me laugh. Now, as I said in my recent motorbike video, the changing of the horsepower limitation and just a speed limitation has opened the lake up for a lot of people now. We're in the actual Greater Lake now, so as you can see, it's nice and calm. Anyway, we're trawling out the back, heading home. We'll see you again. Well, it's been a bit of a slog, but we see some farmland now. We've just got one last point to go, and I think we can see the boat ramp. But yeah, this has been an absolute slog. We were in the rapids from 12 o'clock yesterday to 8 o'clock at night. Set up camp about 8:30. And yeah, we've left camp at 10 o'clock and it's now 12:15, so we've been paddling solidly for about 2 hours and 15 minutes. So yeah, been a bit of a slog. But there you go, we're nearly there. We're just going to round this point and hopefully that's the boat ramp. Whew.